guys, today I'm doing a review on the new CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Oil Free Foundation. I know a lot of people already did reviews on this, but I just thought why not throw mine out into the mix as well. This foundation I found for around $5.99 at Harmon's. I know you can always use coupons and stuff like this at CVS and Walgreens, but I'm sure it'll be coming out slowly because it is a generally new product. This is the one that Katy Perry is like kind of the spokesperson for, and I read in a magazine that she actually was involved in the whole process, so I kind of had to get it. Now I was kind of worried that this would make me break out because I've seen a lot of other reviews that people said they broke out from it, and they had I think about 10 or 12 shades, I'm not sure. I got the shade 220 Soft Honey. This was the exact match for me. I think it matches me 100%. I really hope it doesn't oxidize and go darker, but this one is matched me very well. It's the exact same color. Actually, when I was in the store, I grabbed my normal foundation from the Rimmel Match Perfection and held it up next to this in the shade I am, and this was the same one, so it was a good match. So I'd recommend doing that if you have your favorite foundation from the drugstore. Go and grab that and hold it up next to the new one to see if they're the same, because that's my tip. There you go. But anyways, so what this says on the back of it, it's one simple step for flawless natural look that lasts all day. The formula blends easily to even skin tone and reduce shine all day. Oil free, won't clog pores, suitable for sensitive skin, and lasts all day. So it says last all day twice, so we'll see about that. I'm going to check in with you guys throughout the day like I always do, and then I'm going to check in a couple of days to make sure it didn't make me break out and you know that I still like it or don't like it or however I end up feeling. Right now I did just apply it about 20 minutes ago. I am liking it so far. It doesn't feel heavy. I did use my knockoff beauty blender to apply it. It is pretty thick, so I think applying it with your fingers would be a good idea too. A brush might actually absorb too much of the product, so I don't know if I would recommend using a brush with this. If you like a brush, then go for it. This is 1 fluid ounce normal amount of product that you get with most foundations, and it is only around $6. I know some people said it was up to $10 at like Walgreens or something. Now I have combo oily acne prone skin, so I have a lot of acne scarring, I have a lot of things to cover, and I have oily T-zone and dryness kind of on my cheeks and on my chin and stuff like that. So my skin's kind of all over the place, and like I say in a lot of my videos, I like medium coverage. I'm not really a full coverage mask kind of person, so if that's your kind of foundation, then my review might not help you very much, but this foundation I've heard can be built up to a second layer to get full coverage. I didn't do that just because I wanted to see what it would be like with one layer, and I'm wearing it right now. I did put obviously a concealer over it, but I think it gave pretty decent coverage. And it does look natural, but it also has like a matte finish. I don't think the matte finish will last all day because it's not like the Rimmel Stay Matte. It's not like that kind of mask, like so matte kind of finish, but it does have like a I guess a semi-matte finish, I would say. So the sun isn't very strong. I'm going to do a close-up so you guys can really see what it looks like on my skin. Like I said, it didn't cover everything, and I do have a lot of acne scarring and stuff, so you're gonna get all up in my business. Now, it covered the redness pretty well, but it didn't really, make my skin look super smooth, but that doesn't really happen with foundation. Foundation isn't skincare, and this definitely isn't skincare, but it did kind of cover all the redness, so that's really good. I mean, no one's really gonna get that up close and personal with me except for myself and my extra close mirror, but normally you'd be it this way, and my skin looks pretty good, I think, from this distance. It looks natural. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a heavy, masky foundation. It doesn't feel that way either. One thing I want to mention real quick before I go is that it does not have any SPF in it, so if you like SPF in your foundation, this is not going to be the one for you. I'd recommend, if you do like SPF on a daily basis, then to use SPF in your moisturizer. I wanted to mention also, keep forgetting things, that this is in a tube, clearly, and I love that because you can control how much you're getting out. This is a good foundation so far. Like I said, I got half an hour now, but I will check back in with you guys later and tell you how I'm liking it. Bye! Hey guys, so I'm about to apply the foundation. Obviously this is what it looks like because I was just telling you guys about it. I'm going to spray a little bit of my Urban Decay B6 setting prep spray, whatever it's called, because I always do this every time I wear foundation. I know some of you don't wear primer, some of you do, but when you try out a new foundation, you're still going to use your primer, I'm assuming, and you're still going to use whatever you normally use, so that's what I'm doing. This probably extends my makeup wear about 2 hours, just helps kind of with any oiliness and kind of my pore size and redness, stuff like that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get my knockoff beauty blender a little bit damp. I'm going to squeeze some out on the back of my hand. I'm not going to use much because I don't want to overdo it, because I always tend to do that in these first impression things, is use too much foundation. So I squeezed out about that much, and we'll see if I end up needing more, okay? So it's pretty thick, you can tell it's not like really liquidy. It doesn't feel heavy so far. Blending out pretty evenly. I just looked at my big normal mirror that I normally do my makeup in. I like it. It looks pretty natural. It doesn't give 100% like full coverage. I'm sure I could build it up a little bit more, but I didn't want to go layering it up and trying to get full coverage, because if you guys know, normally I'm medium coverage girl, kind of light. I want my makeup to look really natural. I didn't get the powder or the concealer because I saw a lot of other reviews and the concealer looked really just kind of average. No one said it was really great, and it looked really, really light. And also powder I heard was really powdery and too mattifying. I don't love something that's really super matte. This doesn't seem to look like flat matte. It does look matte. It does not look shiny at all. It doesn't give any kind of luminous finish, but this gives like a matte finish that's not too flat. So I'm gonna go apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished applying the rest of my makeup and everything went on really, really smoothly. So far I'm actually really liking it. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't feel oily or shiny or sticky. It feels really, really, really lightweight. I mean, it literally feels like I'm wearing my BB cream or just a moisturizer. So it's really not too heavy at all. It doesn't have like a really bad smell or anything. I really hope it doesn't make me break out, because a lot of people's reviews that I've seen that I usually like break out the same things that they do, they break out from this, so I'm really hoping I don't. I haven't tried a lot of CoverGirl products recently because back in like high school and stuff I used it and it made me break out, so hopefully this does not do that. I would say this is probably for oily skin because I do have one dry patch right here from like a acne scar and it did stick to that, so that happens with most of my foundations. So I'm saying right now, as of right now after applying it about 15 minutes ago, that it is probably for normal, combo, oily, acne prone kind of people. And yeah, so I will be checking back throughout the day, and then like I normally do, I will check back like a couple days from now to make sure that I'm still agreeing with my first impression. I'll check back in with you guys later. Bye! Okay guys, so it is now 2:37, you can't even see that, but that's been about 2.5 hours since I applied the foundation. I haven't touched up or powdered or anything like that, so let's take a gander. Now that the sun is finally out, so this is nice, and I think it looks really good in natural light. I was just out, I got lunch. I was freezing and it was really hot out, so I was like sweating and freezing, and sometimes that makes my skin look really strange, but it looks good. I looked in the rearview mirror in the car and it looked pretty good too. Here's a more close-up look. Obviously my skin isn't perfect, but I don't like my skin to look perfect because I want it to look real. So you can obviously still see things, but you're pretty close too. But like just normal distance, I think it looks pretty good. I am really liking it so far. It just still doesn't feel oily. Even when I touch it, it doesn't like feel oily or shiny in my T-zone because I always get pretty oily right here. And it feels pretty good, it looks pretty good. I'm liking it quite a bit, and this color is exact. It hasn't oxidized or anything, but 220 is my exact color. Like, it is perfect. I just really don't want it to break me out. I'm just so nervous it's gonna break me out because it broke out so many other people. And I'm very acne prone, so keep your fingers crossed that it doesn't break me out. So I will check back with you guys later and let you know how it's holding up. So far, I'm really liking it for my combo skin. Let me just mute the TV real quick. Okay. Hi guys, so I just thought I would come on like this because I feel like setting up the camera and everything, but it is around 5 o'clock, so I applied this around noon, I guess, so 6 hours since I applied it. I think it looks pretty good still. It's a little tiny bit oily right here, and it feels a tiny bit oily, but even when I don't wear makeup I get oily there after around 6 hours. Like even on my no makeup days I still get oily in my T-zone right there. So normally I would either powder a lot or put more setting spray on, something like that. So it's not a big deal. 6 hours is really good for just getting a tiny bit oily right there, and I don't think it's really like, I don't really think it shows up really oily. Like, I don't think you guys would be like, oh my god, you look like a grease slick. So looking pretty good, still feels really nice and light. My friend actually just picked it up too and she really likes it, so that's exciting. Yeah, I'm not gonna powder just to show you guys how long it lasts without powdering. So I'm going out later and to dinner and shopping and stuff, so this is gonna have to last me quite a while without powdering, so I'll probably catch up with you guys like way later. Hey guys, so it is the end of the day. It's like 9:30 I guess right now, and I've been wearing this since around 12, like 11:30ish, so yeah, I'm about to take it off and like get ready for bed and stuff because you guys know I go to bed super early, and I'm looking in the mirror right now and I like it. It does look a bit shiny right here, like I said, but I didn't powder all day, and I'm wearing this for 10 hours, 9? Normal like 9 to 5 days, 9 hours, right? I don't know, I'm really bad at time math, you know? But, you know, it looks good. It doesn't look too shiny. It still looks good. It still feels really light on my skin. I definitely think this is going to be a good one for anyone who has oily or combo or acne prone skin so far anyway. Like I said, I'll check back with you in a few days to see if it is still not breaking me out and stuff like that, but I'm really liking it. Like I said, the color is really good. Don't think it oxidized at all. It doesn't look too shiny. Like, I didn't powder, like I said, but if I did, I think it would look really good right now. So I'm really liking it. I'm gonna take it off in about half an hour, I guess, when I get ready for bed. And yeah, I will see you guys later. So bye. Hey guys, so I just want to check in with you. It's been about a week since I first applied. That would be weird if I was wearing this foundation for a week straight. What I meant to say was I've been wearing this foundation for about a week now. I am loving it. My skin is loving it. Oh my god, I don't know what it is. My skin not only isn't breaking out as bad as I normally am and stuff like that, but my skin looks so good. It is not breaking me out. I am so happy, and I just wanted to say I love it. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell in this lighting, but my skin literally looks so good. I mean, better than it has in such a long time. I give it a thumbs up for anyone who has normal, combo, oily, acne-prone skin. If you have dry skin, I probably wouldn't recommend it because it does cling to dry spots. Not horribly. I've had worse problems with that. Everything I've already said, I still agree with. I don't think I have any complaints about this foundation at all. The price is right on point. The only thing I would say is if you like an SPF in your foundation, this doesn't have it, so that's the only downside. But other than that, I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really hoping that this video helps you out and it was a useful review for you, and that probably you'll go out and buy this unless you have super dry skin, because everyone who doesn't should buy this. It is amazing. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up if you like this and you want to see more from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Whatever. I need to stop talking so much. So